Welcome all. I'm Kendall Mead, the owner of Brant Travel, and thank you for joining us today for our Coffee with Kendall. We are featuring Globus and Avalon Waterways, some great domestic and international opportunities. And for those of you that are solo travelers, I think you'll be pleased with some of the options that both on tour and on the river with Avalon that they offer single supplement pricing. So we're quite pleased with having Mandy Granger join us today.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Kendall. My name is Mandy Granger. I'm with the Globus family of brands and Avalon Waterways. I've been with Globus for 14 years. We do appreciate Brant Travel having us on today with their Kendall Coffee with Kendall. Thank you. So the Globus family of brands encompasses three brands: Globus, Cosmos, and Avalon Waterways. We have 741 vacations. We visit 6 of the 7 continents, stopping in 77 countries. My favorite fact about the Globus family of brands is that we are still a family-owned company going on 97 years. Family-owned means we're privately held and we are debt-free, so your travel vacation is safe with the Globus family of brands. Today, we're going to highlight 2 Globus tours: A Taste of Ireland and Scotland, which is May 2026, Majestic Montana and Yellowstone in June of 2026, and Avalon Waterways, Burgundy and Provence for wine lovers. So let's take a quick look at that first itinerary. This is going to be A Taste of Ireland. This is 9 days, Dublin to Edinburgh, May 2nd through May 26th. This is a small group discovery, so the maximum amount of passengers is going to be 24 passengers. You're going to have breakfast daily and 3 dinners, 3 included dinners. On day 1, arrive at your hotel and you will have free time until you meet your tour director and travel companions at 6 p.m. for a welcome dinner at your hotel. On day 2, this morning's orientation drive is going to include the statue-lined O'Connell Street, St. Patrick's Cathedral, and Oscar Wilde's Trinity College. The remainder of the afternoon is at your leisure to enjoy this vibrant city. Day 3, we're going to visit Rothbond Farms. Here you can try your hand at scone baking and learn about sheep shearing and herding from the farmer before enjoying coffee and your homemade scone. Later, you'll continue to Galway, which is a popular seaside destination. You'll enjoy free time before heading to Castle Bar for your overnight stay. Day 4 in Belfast. This is going to be a choice day where we offer 2 excursions that are included, and you get to choose which one you would like to do. We're going to have the Troubles and Triumphs, which takes you on a journey through war and peace with a walking tour of Belfast city centre to learn the history of Northern Ireland's political conflicts, the Troubles. Or discover essential Belfast on a walking tour with your expert local guide. You get to explore the architecture, the stunning street art, and the unique heritage. Day 5. This morning, you're going to enjoy a visit to the Titanic experience. Then later, you are going to board a ferry on the North Channel to cross over to Scotland. You'll continue to Glasgow for your overnight, which is also Scotland's largest city. On day 6, enjoy an opportunity for a photo stop at the Bonnie Bakes of Loch Lomond before visiting the stunning Inverary Castle. Then you'll continue to the pretty village of Ellenbach, a remote former slate mining village and the largest village on the island of Seal. You'll continue to Oban for your overnight. All right, a scenic drive through the Torsax National Parks takes you to the historic city of Stirling. Here you can explore the imposing castle, a favored residence of the Stuart kings and queens, before a visit to a whiskey distillery. Morning guided sightseeing on day 8. The local guide will introduce you to the 200-year-old New Town and the famous scientists, inventors, and novelists who lived there. In the Old Town, visit Edinburgh Castle and admire Scotland's crown jewels. Then you'll enjoy some free time to explore Edinburgh on your own. All right. Your vacation ends with breakfast this morning in Edinburgh. So I hope you enjoyed that little Ireland, a taste of Ireland and Scotland. Let's step over to our next option that we're going to highlight in North America. This is going to be Majestic, Montana and Yellowstone. This is 9 days, Bozeman to Jackson, June 17th through June 15th. This is also going to be a small group discovery. The maximum passenger size is going to be 24. You're going to have breakfast daily, 2 included lunches, and 4 included dinners. So let's take a look at that itinerary. Day 1, you're going to arrive Bozeman, Montana, and at 6 p.m., join your travel companions and tour director for a welcome drink as you prepare for your upcoming adventure. On the way to Livingston, you'll visit the Museum of the Rockies, for the world famous for its dinosaur fossils, historic Montana pioneer, and exploration days. Here in Livingston, you're going to make camp for the next 2 nights and enjoy a modern day glamping in scenic rural Montana. Enjoy dinner at the riverfront with locally sourced meat and seafood, fresh salads, and later, spend time stargazing with s'mores by the crackling campfire. On the 3rd day, you can start your morning with a walk along the Yellowstone River and then spend the afternoon at your leisure. Relax at the resort and appreciate Paradise Valley. You can rest in a riverside hammock or consider an optional excursion for fly fishing, hike, a scenic river raft, horseback riding, or even kayaking. Day 4, using the original entrance to Yellowstone, the iconic Roosevelt Arch greets your entry to America's first national park. You'll get the opportunity to visit the Mammoth Hot Springs in the northern part of the park, where heat, water, and limestone and rock fractures have created this unique terrace. You'll continue to the Yellowstone Tribal Heritage Center, where local artists display and demonstrate nature photography, beadwork, storytelling, watercolor painting, and more. The remainder of the day is at your leisure to explore the park on your own. On day 5, you'll rise early for a memorable experience in Lamar Valley, the magical Serengeti of North America. This carves a vast U-shaped valley from millions of years of glaciers during the last ice age. Then, later, experience the beauty of Yellowstone with a guided walking tour of Upper Geyser Basin, the greatest geothermal basin on Earth. This region also features extraordinary sights of the world famous Old Faithful, which erupts regularly throughout the day. We'll also get the chance to see less predictable geysers, including Castle, Daisy, Riverside, and Grand Geyser. Day 6, you'll wake up in the morning to the fresh, crisp air of Yellowstone and visit Grand Prismatic Springs. You'll depart Yellowstone National Park for the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center for an immersive experience en route to Big Sky, Montana. On day 7, enjoy a morning of leisure in Big Sky. Consider a hike to Ozell's Falls, a zipline adventure in Big Sky, or meander a local walking path in search of local wildflowers. Tonight, shine up your boots and put on your cowboy hat for a visit to the ranch with a delicious Globus local favorite, ranch to table dinner. Day 8, we're going to journey over the Teton Pass for stunning views of the Grand Teton Mountains, Jackson Lake, Jenny Lake, and the Chapel of Transfiguration en route to Jackson. You can marvel at the spectacular Wyoming scenery on a Teton Village train ride. And then later tonight, celebrate your adventure with a festive farewell dinner. Your vacation ends with breakfast this morning, and so your day will depart in Jackson. All right, now let's head over to Avalon Waterways, which is our river cruise option. Avalon Waterways has redefined cruising by going against the current and away from the ordinary, delivering unparalleled experience, boundless exploration. Avalon puts you in the captain's seat to navigate your journey and fuel your passions as you cruise down some of the world's most memorable rivers. To Arles, November 17th through the 24th. The ship is going to hold a maximum of 128 passengers, and you're going to take a delightful river cruise through France along the Rhone and Saône rivers. You can take in the beautiful countrysides, quaint villages and towns as you sail through the most captivating views of France. A certified sommelier will also accompany you on your French river cruise with presentations, tastings, and wine pairings along the way. So let's take a look at this itinerary. On day one, you will embark from Chalon-sur-Saône. Your suite ship will be ready for boarding. Flights into Lyon must arrive no later than 2 p.m. and all guests must be on board by 5 p.m. It does start sailing that afternoon, so you'll definitely want to make sure that you are on the ship by 5. On day 2, we have included excursions. You can choose from an active, classic, or discovery option. That active is going to be a hike with your Avalon adventure host. The classic is going to be a local guide who enjoyed the delightful town. And the discovery option will take you to a Chardonnay cellar for a wine tasting. Later, join a lecture on board about wine hosted by your certified sommelier. Day 3, you'll enjoy an onboard cheese and wine tasting hosted by your sommelier while sailing to Lyon. Once you arrive in Lyon, you will have an active, classic, or discovery option that you can choose from. These are going to be your included excursions, and you can choose one of the options. The active will be Lyon's architectural district by bike with your adventure host. Classic will be a guided sightseeing tour to survey Lyon from Fourvière Hill, and you'll also explore the old town with its maze of medieval alleyways and the lively cafes. Discovery, you can be our guest for a World War II and French resistance lecture on board the ship. Day 4 in Lyon. You will have 2 discovery options. You can either join a culinary walk through the city to discover why Lyon is known as the gastronomic capital of France, or you could take a guided tour to the lovely Beaujolais area and learn more about its light and pleasant wine. Later in the evening, join on board for a food and wine pairing dinner, which will be hosted by the certified sommelier. On day 5, this will be from Tournon to Viviers. You will have the option of an active or classic option. You can hike the vineyards and take in the breathtaking views from the hills, or with the classic option, take a morning guided walking tour to explore Tournon, one of France's oldest medieval cities with its 16th century castle. The tour also includes a wine and chocolate tasting. After lunch, enjoy an onboard wine and cheese tasting hosted by your certified sommelier while sailing to Viviers after lunch. Then, explore the pale stone buildings in Viviers on a late afternoon guided walking tour of this charming village. You'll see the Romanesque cathedrals, the old town, with a mix of historical Christian, Roman, and medieval influences. Day 6 in Avignon. Again, you'll have a classic, active, and discovery option. With that active option, you can bike your way through Avignon with your adventure host. Classic, take a guided sightseeing tour of the fortress city of Avignon with its ramparts encircling the city and a visit to the amazing Palace of the Popes. For a discovery option, you can enjoy a trip to the famed wine cellar of Châteauneuf-du-Pape for a true taste of the Rhone wine region. Later, enjoy lively entertainment on board. On day 7 in Arles, again, active, classic, and discovery. You can get your daily dose of exercise with a power walk through Arles, or you can attend a painting workshop to learn the techniques of Vincent van Gogh and create your own painting in the style of the legendary artist. That classic option is going to be a guided walking tour of Arles, the captivating city of the Provence region. You'll visit the Roman amphitheater in this visually stunning city. Then later, join on board for a wine and chocolate tasting, again, hosted by your certified sommelier. All right, day 8 in Arles in disembarkation. Your cruise will end with breakfast this morning. Flight should not leave Marseille Airport before 10 a.m. I'm going to take a quick look at our cabins with Avalon Waterways. At 200 square feet, the panorama suite is 30% larger than the industry standard. As you can see, no matter the size of the cabin, the ships have to be the same width to get through those locks. And what we did, instead of taking 3 feet away from your living space in the cabin, we gave that back to you and created an open air balcony. So this is a floor to ceiling window that's 11 feet wide. So you can enjoy the views no matter the weather. If it's nice, you can open the balcony up, and that's going to open up to a full 7 feet, or you can keep it closed and just enjoy the sights. I do have another video that's going to show you how we did.
The sweet ships of Avalon, designed from the ground up, with an attention to detail river cruising has never seen before.
All right, so this is a great room, a great view of the panorama suite. You can see the way we angled the beds so they are facing out the window so you can enjoy the view and take everything in. You can do the beds together or separate. All the coffees are going to be available there in that back lounge. We also have a Be Well water machine back in that club lounge as well. So you can do still or sparkling water. You can add vitamins or even add different flavors to the water if you would like. Our Panorama Bistro is going to be upstairs. So this is a great option if you just wanted something a little bit more relaxed, if you wanted a light lunch. And for dinner, what we do is if that dinner menu just looks too good, you're like, everything on this menu looks really good. That Panorama Bistro for dinner is a great option because you kind of get a little bit of everything, but in these cute little tapa style jars. So if you really like something, you can eat more of it. It's going to be on hot and cold plates, and you're still going to have local beer and local wine served for lunch and dinner. We also have the Sky Grill. This is going to be up top on that sky deck. Weather permitting, currently we do one lunch every sailing. Starting in 2026, however, we're going to start doing one dinner up there as well. So you can enjoy dinner and lunch on the deck and enjoy the sights of the city and all along the river. And if you're interested, we can also do a pack lunch to go. And this, again, is no additional charge for you. Just let the cruise director know that you would like to go out and enjoy lunch on your own, and they will pack a lunch for you. We also do tea time. So this is going to be in the afternoon if you just needed a little tea or coffee with a pastry. And we also provide a continental breakfast in bed. So also no additional charge. So you can do breakfast in bed and then room service for lunch or dinner if you'd like. Since I brought up the picnic, you can also take, we have 15 bikes on board, so you can take one of the bikes if you would like to enjoy a nice little ride around the city on your own. We can pack the picnic lunch for you so you can take the bike and the lunch and go enjoy lunch in the city or in a vineyard if you would like. And with an experienced travel advisor on your side like Kendall, life's little or big surprises while on vacations are handled with expertise. So from Mother Nature to Murphy's Law, your advisor is going to be there to get you back on track. And so a huge shout out to Kendall and Brant Travel for having us. We appreciate their expertise when it comes to travel. And if you book within the 2 weeks of this presentation, you will receive $50 off per person. If you book within the next 2 weeks, you'll just need to touch base with Kendall. She has the information and the promo code so we can get that applied for you. All right. Do we have any questions? I feel like I went through that pretty fast, but we had quite a few tours, great options to go through. Any questions?
Sounds like you gave them a lot of information and definitely some great things to think about, Mandy. We always have access to the great partners at Avalon Waterways and Globus.